Hi, today I'm going to be talking about activities in Schoology, some fun things that you can add in. I am going to start by going to resources, actually, and I am going to go to public resources. So I'm showing this to y'all because some of the work has already been done for you. So let's say I am teaching shapes. So I'm going to look up shapes. And I want my students to do an assignment on shapes. Instead of creating my own, I can come over here where it says file format. I want them to do an assignment. So I'm going to click on assignments. I'm going to filter. And I need this to be appropriate for my students. So I'm going to adjust the level. Let's say I am a kindergarten teacher, but I'm going to do pre-K, add a range to first grade. And I'm going to click filter. And so I have three options here. I have a shapes assignment, please submit a response, week 2 math assignments, and then I have shape. Let's try this one. Okay, so this one, it looks like we have a video of Jack Hartman. And then I want my students to walk around their home and find 3 shapes and then submit a picture or a video, audio recording of the objects that you found. Then there are directions with images for my student, showing them how to take a picture or record their audio or video, and a reminder for them to click on the submit option. So I love this. I think my kindergartners are going to love this. Jack Hartman, taking pictures, a little scavenger hunt. This works for me. So over here on the right, I'm going to press this button, and it's now added in my downloads. So I could go back into my personal resources and all that stuff, but let's say I want to use this right now. So I'm going to click add to course. And for me, I'm going to add it to my sandbox, but you would add it to your actual course. Let's say this is going to go in my current unit. My due date, let's say I want this done before Christmas Eve. Category, this is going to be formative because we're still learning about shapes. Scale or rubric, I want to just do this as a completion grade. So I'm going to use my completion rubric. Submissions are enabled. I'm going to click here, add. And this assignment is going to be added to my course. So when I go back to my sandbox and I get into my current unit, it is right here. I had that link wrong, that's why I didn't go straight to it. So when I click on here, this is what my students would see. They have the video. If I was viewing this as a student, which I can do real quick, you'll see that all these pictures go with what they're able to do. I'm not able to submit as him. Okay. Because I'm viewing it. So I'm going to go back to the course. Okay, another thing that I want to show you is virtual math manipulatives. So I'm actually very excited about this, and I hope y'all are too. So we have embed codes for math manipulatives. So in here we've got 10 frames, we've got Unifix cubes, number lines, fraction tiles, 2-color counters, number boards, base 10 blocks, dice. For our other subject areas, there are spinners. You could use this for helping them create choice, geoboards. I think I'm actually going to do a geoboard because I'll have a lot of fun playing with that. So I'm going to grab this embed code. And then when I go into Schoology, I'm actually going to add this one as a page, and I'm going to put it in the right place. So let's say I'm doing this one, which I know I'm on a social studies, not a math, but just pretend. So I'm going to edit this day. And this is going to be GeoBoard. Let's say here I want them to read some document out of my Google. Here, I'll do this. Import embed so they can see it. We're not watching anything, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this. I'm not listening to anything, so I'm going to delete this. And then down here where it says do, I'm going to say create a square using the GeoBoard. So then I need to put my GeoBoard in. So the way we do this is when you go to insert content, anytime you're trying to embed something into Schoology. So let's say you're embedding a Google Slides. Let's say you're embedding a Google form. You go to image/media right here. If you have an embed code, this is how you're going to get it in there and get it to work. And if you don't know what embed code is, it's this long thing right here with the little arrows on the end. And I can help you more with that individually if you need me to. So I am going to insert content. I'm going to click on image and media. This is very important. You have to click on from the web. It can't stay on image because images are static. If we want it embedded and we want students to be able to play, click on things, it has to be as media. So here it says link/embed. So I'm going to paste my embed code here, Control V, and I'm going to insert media. So in this window, we have the yellow, but once you save it, you'll be able to see what this actually looks like. I want this to display in line. It's published to students. You see this assignment in the past, I've added some audio recordings to. I'm going to click Save Changes. Wait for it. Look, the GeoBoard's here. And I can click. And we're going to put the orange one here. And I'm going to stretch it down to here. Okay, now we got kind of a triangle thing going. I think this looks like a square. Ta-da. So I am very excited about these. All of them are like that to where the kids can manipulate them on the computer. So this would be great for math stations. You could also, you can insert that media embed content in assignments and assessments in your pages. So however you want to use it, you can embed it anywhere. The last thing I'm going to show y'all today, I think, is a great resource because it is how the online STAR tests are created, especially for our ELLs. The tool I'm about to show you is used on the STAR test. So I'm going to click on Add Materials, and I have to create this as an assignment to be able to get in and use the tool. So I'm going to click on Add Assignment. And this is called a tooltip. Let's say I am teaching about plot. I want them to create a plot triangle that includes the exposition, rising action, oops, typo, climax, falling action, and resolution. But I know my students aren't going to know what all these words mean. So for exposition, I'm going to highlight the word. I'm going to click on Insert Content, and I'm going to click on Tooltip. So it has this box pop up. So another way to explain the exposition, this is the beginning of the story. It includes setting and characters. Okay. I'm going to click yes there. Let's say you have students who are not fluent in English. They are mostly speaking in their primary language. You can also use this tooltip I highlighted, insert content, tooltip, and I could put in the Spanish word for action. I think that's acción. I'm not sure, guys. Forgive me. You can put the translation in here and click OK. So now when students hover over the word, the tooltip will pop up and show them what you've typed in. So let me show you how this looks. I have to fill all these in real quick. Remember I told you if you've done grading already, always turn those grade statistics on. Create. So this was the plot assignment. When I click on it and I hover over exposition, it gives me that tooltip. It tells me what that word meant. And if you've ever given any of the computer-based STAR tests, you know this is how it looks. They hover over it and it'll give it to them in more simplistic language, or they'll hover over it and it'll be pictures. So this is a great way to get our students used to using tools like that. And that is all I have on activities today. So remember, you can go into those public resources and steal assignments that other people have already created. I showed you the math manipulatives and how to embed those. And then the tooltips, which reminder, those are only available when you are in assignments. Thank you.